how are you all? Heidi from Wellness Mummy. I'm 24 hours late, sorry about that. Saturday just caught up with me. It was a busy day and I ran out of time and I didn't even go out last night. It's too tired. Anyhow, Phoebe and I are going to make a dessert. So tonight we are having leftover lamb because we've still got lamb, so we're making some Greek lamb wraps with our lamb that we cooked on Friday, and we're going to make a dessert. Now this dessert, we don't have dessert every night, we probably make a dessert once a week, and the kids hook in. Do you like dessert? Yeah, she likes dessert. So tonight we're going to have dessert. So this is really, really simple. If you cook it on high and you've got apples at home now, get the apples out, get your slow cooker out, and you'll have a delicious dessert for Sunday night dinner. So I'm going to do this really, really quick and we're going to get into it. Okay, let's make some baked apples. Okay, so here we have, I've just chopped up apples that were in the fruit bowl that were probably last week's apple. Oh, that one's still got corn in it. Last week's apples that were left over, and for some reason they had bits and the kids wouldn't eat them. Anyhow, there's my cup. Okay, so I've chopped up a heap of apples. Phoebe's going to chuck those in the slow cooker. You can use your hand, Phoebe. Okay, the light's better today doing this in the daytime. Okay, and then I've melted a little bit of butter, so Phoebe's going to, let me just have a look in there. Yep, and pop that in, Phoebe's. Oh. That's okay. And we've got a cloth. Kuna Matata. Okay, and now we're going to do, don't worry, sweetie. Do you just want to squeeze in? So we've got a bit of melted butter, we've got some apples. Phoebe's going to squeeze in some lemon. Don't stress about the seeds, we can get them out later. And I'm just going to find a measurer. Yeah, so we've got apple, butter, lemon. Sorry if you're looking at the roof. There we go. Yep, good job. Okay, now Phoebe's going to put in.
Still a little bit.
That's okay, you don't need to put the whole lot in, sweet. That's plenty, all good. That's just actually to stop it going brown, so it still looks fancy at the end. And then I'm a shocker for measuring, so I'm just going to say this is a quarter cup. I'm actually going to put a quarter. Probably an 1/8. There we go. We've got an 1/8 for brown sugar. It's all good. Phoebe's we're going to tip that in. And then we're going to put a bit of cinnamon and a bit of nutmeg in there. Phoebe, can you get a bigger spoon out so we can stir it in a minute, sweetie, please? Yes, please. We're going to put double the amount of cinnamon than we would nutmeg. So I'm just going to get Phoebe to hold this phone for me for a sec. Can you hold this, please, Phoebe?
I just got my hands on you.
She just said, can I wipe my hands on you? No, just hold the phone.
Okay.
Can I wipe my hands on you? Push like if your child said that to you today. Seriously? Can I wipe my hands on you? Okay, we've got about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon's amazing for your body. I don't know if that's a teaspoon. Normally I just chuck it in. So you want to have about half nutmeg to cinnamon. And we've got, I'd say that's half. Everyone happy with half? Yep. Sprinkle it in. And we're just going to give that a stir. So Phoebe's got us a spoon. Yep, sure. There we go. Phoebe's going to give that a stir for us. And then I'm going to put the lid and I'm going to cook that for about 1.5 hours on high. And that's going to make the most beautiful, delicious.
Is it just this?
Almost like, yeah, that's it. Almost like a stewed apple, and we're going to have it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream because it's Sunday night and you know what? It's okay to have dessert every now and then.
Are you going to film it at the end or not, Mum?
Should I, Phoebe?
Yeah.
Okay, Phoebe wants me to film it at the end.
And I'll make it look pretty.
Oh, and Phoebe's going to make it look pretty. Thank you, Phoebe. And that's it, guys. Now, I was... this sounds bizarre. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll just have a good sniff. Can you put the lid on, Princess? Thank you. Okay, I'm back.
Goodbye.
Oh, Phoebe's off now. They're watching Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, most bizarre thing. Now, I haven't tried this, but I've read a lot about it and I've spoken to a lot of people about it and I've sent a lot of recipes about it. You can cook cakes in your slow cooker. Wow. Even Thermi can't do that. To cook a cake in the slow cooker, I'm going to actually show you. Hold on. I'm going to go over here. I need a nice looking tea towel. We don't want to get one of those manky ones out. Everyone's got manky tea towels. I hope they have. I have. You actually, what you do, Phoebes, can I have your help one more time, please? Sorry. You can see out in my park today because it's not dark. If you're going to cook a cake in the slow cooker, the reason things cook so well in the slow cooker and so juicy and soft and all that kind of stuff is because... What are you doing? You what? Is because it condenses. So we've spoken about this week in the workshop, the condenses up the top, drips back down, that's where you get all the moisture from. So if you saw the roast lamb that I did, we just put roast lamb in, no liquid, and there was so much liquid in there which made delicious gravy too. So just put it out there. When you're cooking a cake, you don't want it to be soggy, okay? So what they say to do, now I haven't tried this, and the workshops I'd said we're going to go to today, but next week I'm actually going to cook a cake because I want to try out one of the recipes. Babes, can you come here? What are you eating? Strawberry. This is kind of weird and I want to see if it works, but I've had a lot of people tell me it works. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see the slow cooker. Can you hold this for a sec, Pete? If I was going to cook a cake, what you do is you get a tea towel. You put a tea towel under the lid and then you put the tea towel in. So just like that. See how that is? Now what would happen, if you can see that, Beep's on her head on there. What would happen is as the water comes up, it would be absorbed into the tea towel. So it wouldn't drip back down. You can go, thanks Beeps. It wouldn't go back down into the cake, which wouldn't make it soggy, to make it nice. So that's how you cook a cake. So that's my teaching point today. But I am going to actually show you guys that. I'm going to show you what recipe I do. It won't be till later in the week because this week's crazy. I haven't even sat down to plan it yet because I'm scared. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you what it turns out like, but I've had so many people say that they cook amazing, beautiful, fluffy cakes in slow cooker, so we're going to do one. But that's the tea towel trick. Now, I'll be honest, if I wasn't home, I don't think I'd leave a tea towel like that, just because it's hot and all that kind of thing. But if you're at home, like now, so it's what, 5:10, 6:30, we're going to have dinner about 6 tonight because I want the kids to go to bed. We'll have dessert and stuff like that, so you could cook a cake in an hour and a half. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this series of slow cooker workshops. I've absolutely loved doing them. I've had the best feedback, even mums at school and sport and dancing and stuff like that. I've loved talking to everyone about the slow cooker. And Wellness Mummy isn't about being perfect. It's not about being, you know, everything that's, you know, organic and all that. It's about making life easy. It's about having health and wellness, especially for you mums, and looking after yourself and making things, taking a step back, keeping it simple, keeping it easy and healthy, because you know what? We don't have dessert every night and we're all very active, and once a week we have dessert. Not going to kill us. And you know what? They're good apples. They're washed. I didn't take the skin off. Extra fiber and vitamins. But it's just not what life's about. It's about balance. I'm all for the 80-20 rule. I honestly believe that if 80% of the time you're worshipping your temple, you're exercising, you're taking time to breathe, you're taking time to eat foods that you've cooked because then you know what's in them. And then Saturday night, like me last night, we hibernated and had Thai with a bottle of wine. It was good, and watched a movie instead of going out because we were tired. And it's just honouring who you are and how you're feeling at the time and filling your own cup, because when you're full and your cup's full and it overflows, the overflow part is the part that you can give to everybody else, because when you're operating on a cup that's totally empty and you've got nothing left inside, that's when you get into bed and you get resentful and you get pissed off. Sorry, swore. Hope no kids are watching this. And you just think to yourself, you know what? It's not what life's about. So that's what Wellness Mummy's about. I want to help you mums out there learn that, you know, take a step back, keep things simple. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be all organic and kale chips and stuff like that. You can eat well.
I love those.
Okay, Phoebe loves kale chips. We do eat kale chips, but we don't eat them all the time because, I don't know. Oh, you have so had them. She's telling me her friend brought them over. Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll have this argument later. Thank you for joining me. If there are ebooks coming out this week, I've been typing lots. And it's bigger than I thought it was going to be, because thank you so much for everybody who sent me recipes. I really, really appreciate them. This book's epic. It's got lots of recipes. If there's anything that you guys want workshops on, like menu planning or taking time out or getting routines in place at home or packing snacks even for school kids, well, for lunches, that's a good one. I do a lot of live workshops. What are you doing? There's a dog in the park. They've never seen a dog in the park apparently while I'm doing Facebook Live. If you, Nessie, now I can't remember what I was going to say. What was I talking about? Oh, packing lunches. I do a lot of workshops live through different councils, packing lunch boxes and being able to pack. So if that's something that interests you guys and you want to see how I do it, happy to do one live. Or even sending your kids to sport with healthy snacks and, you know, feeding them stuff so that their engines are looked after so that they can operate well. Thank you for joining me. I'm starting to ramble. Sorry about that. Have the best day. Get the slow cooker out. I'm really, really, really proud of everybody who has done that and has gone shopping and started to cook some healthy dinners. And, you know, it's the baby steps that you can take that have the ripple effect that equal massive changes in your life. And it's not, you know, perfect. No, we don't do perfect here. Perfect's boring. It's just building towards where you want to be. Thank you so much for joining me on these workshops, and I'll see you for cake making, and I'll put a notice in here when I'm going to do it, but as I said, won't be till probably Thursday because this week's crazy. Have the best week. Enjoy the slow cooker. Enjoy this great weather, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.